I am sitting in the car waiting for my son to get done with karate, so I wanted to go live with you guys just to give you a scoop on what's going on with the channel. And I'd like to see what you guys have got going on with your channels as well and what's coming up. I went to Dunham's and grabbed some stuff while I was waiting for Theo and come back, and I decided to go live with you guys. So I'll just go through a couple of these things whenever we get some people in here. We're going to wait a little bit and see who comes in. Well, I'm going to check my audio and video and make sure everything is good to go. So we'll see who comes in. Going vertical today because I'm in the car. So we're going to be talking about what's coming up on my channel. We're going to be talking about what videos are coming out, what we're going to be doing here, our trips that we're going on, and our hunting adventures we're going to be doing. So we're going to just stick around here for a little bit, wait for some people to get in here, and make sure everything is good. We got one like in there, so make sure if you're in here, you give a like. It helps the channel. We got 2 people in here. If anybody is in here, please let me know if the audio and video is good. Make a comment. Hey, Mom, thanks for coming in. Hi, everyone. You're the only one in here. We got another person in here, too, as well. I don't know who that is, though. But I'm sitting here waiting for Theo to get done with karate. Chris, what's up, buddy? I got some stuff from Dunham's. I went to the store for trout season. Just got a few things. I got to get more stuff for trout season now. I put my order in for sunline. I got to get some line for the reels for our trout trip. I asked my wife when we were going. I think it is, hey, all right, cool, sounds good. I think we're going to be going beginning of April here. I really like this trip to Seven Springs. It's like a no pressure trip. And it's just a cool little thing. We get to stay at the cabins and go down to the ponds and fish for trout. So it's kind of like a laid back little vacation, mini vacation, which is really cool. So I always look forward to that every year. But I went to Dunham's today and I grabbed some hooks, and I get the number 12 hooks, number 12s and number 10s. These ones here are the treble hooks. I got treble hooks, I got salmon egg hooks, but I got number 12s and number 10s. I got some more split shots. You never can have enough split shots. Daddy got his license for fishing. Very cool. Daddy got his license. But yeah, so I got some split shots. I think I got some slip sinkers in here as well. Where'd they hide? I got some very, very small. These are 1/8 ounce or 16. These are 1/16 ounce slip sinkers. Garchomp. What's up, man? Thanks for coming in. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. I got the little slip sinkers. It's all you need for trout. I set it up with a little split shot on there and a little slip sinker. It's not a water gremlin, though. They're not water gremlins, Chris. They're Danielsons. Dunham sells these. I was looking for the water gremlins of the old school, you know what I mean? Yes, fishing, Garchomp, fishing and hunting. We have an outdoors channel, so we do a little bit of everything here. Camping, hunting, fishing, family-friendly videos, things like that. So thank you for coming in. I appreciate you stopping in. And believe it or not, I use a bobber. I'm old school. We use bobbers when we throw out and we still fish. Believe it or not, you miss a lot of fish. Got to check it out. Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. We use a bobber. I've learned to use a bobber my whole life when we're just sitting there bank fishing. You wouldn't believe the fish that you miss without a bobber. Now, everybody says it's cheating or whatever, but it isn't cheating because you hook the fish, they don't swallow the bait. You get on the fish quicker. For your eye, you can see it a lot better than you can just a line. Now, people were carp fishing, whatever, trout fishing, all that stuff. They leave their line on, they keep it tight. But when that fish brings that in, it's actually a hit. You can set the hook when the fish is bringing it in. But you can tell a lot from your bobber, how your bobber's moving on your line. Hey, Leo, thanks for coming in, bud. I appreciate you. So the bobber thing, I started my kids off with the bobber thing. Now, when we bass fish and stuff, you don't use bobber unless you're using like a live bait shiner or something on top with a minnow or a shiner or something like that. But trout fishing with a bobber, whenever you're like just throwing it out there and sitting there and just bank fishing. What do you fish? I fish for bass, muskie, trout, a little bit of everything. I'm not fishing today, but yeah, I'm heading on a trip in PA here. I live in PA, so we will be going on a trip here real soon to do some trout fishing. Spring turkey's coming up, so I'll be having some hunting videos on spring turkey coming up as well. But yeah, I spent like less than 20 bucks on this. I got like 10 packs of hooks. I got some bobbers, I got some weights, and I got some split shots just to keep it up there. Now, they had a bunch of power bait there, but as you know, or if you follow anything that I do, you know, I'm not really a big power bait fisherman. I am a putty guy, but I use gulp. Thank you. I appreciate that, Leo. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. But I'm here waiting for my son to get done with karate, so I figured I'd go live with you guys. I like to every once in a while do that from the car, just hanging out and talking to you guys. I like to hear what you guys got to say, what you guys have got going on your channels. So if anybody has any announcements or anything, just you can say them on here. But I have like an hour and 2 hours to kill here, so I went up to Dunham's, grabbed some fishing supplies. And I wanted to get usually I do a kit or something, and I wanted to give it away tonight in the live, but they didn't have nothing in yet. I talked to the sales clerk, and he said this week they're starting to get, like, you know, the trout magnet kits, the rooster tail kits. They had a South Bend kit there. I was going to get that, but I decided not to. I wanted to wait to get another kit or two, and then I'll be doing them in a giveaway for sure. But I wanted to do a giveaway tonight, but they didn't have much to give away. I was going to buy a rod and give it away. It was on sale, but it was a Shimano rod, but the eye was broken on it, and they had it on sale, but I looked at the eye, and the eye was messed up, so I didn't buy it. So, because I wanted to give something away to you guys tonight. So, free lining will get what I call negative bite when they swim towards you. Yep, that's a negative bite, but the bobber will pick that up, and sometimes your eye don't pick that up on the line. And when you're out there with sunglasses on, the sun shining and everything, trout hit lightly, you know that, and you can miss a lot of fish by tight lining. And so I've been raised on the bobber fishing. You put the bobber on it. Some people at night will use the bell. Some people use a beeper when they're catfishing. For catfish, they put the line beeper on. But the bobber seems to help us, and it's a good, you know, for your eye to catch it. If you're away from your rod, that bobber movement, you can catch that a lot better than you can the line. So I think you owe it to the fish not to let them swallow the hook. You can set the hook in their mouth. If you're going to eat them, it doesn't matter. We don't eat the fish we catch. Most of the time we don't, unless my daughter wants to try some saltwater fish or something, like pompano or something like that. We'll keep bluefish. We don't even keep because they're kind of oily and stuff like that. So we really don't keep too many fish. Too much mercury and bad stuff in the water nowadays. We don't really eat fish too much unless we buy like a cod or something like that. But if you like eating fish, that's up to you. You eat fish, whatever you want to do. But yeah, so we use treble hooks for the putty. Sometimes I get the treble hooks with the spring on it. That way it keeps the putty on. And when I'm referring to putty, I'm referring to power bait or gulp. And I have a bunch of power bait, but it seems like the gulp works better. So I go with the gulp chunky cheese. That's one of my favorites. There's a bunch of different colors and flavors in it, but I like to use the chunky cheese flavor and color. Hey, what's up, Sean? Thanks for coming in, brother. We're talking some trout fishing here tonight and just hanging out. If anybody has any announcements on their channel or for their channel, please feel free to write, you know, say it in the chat. Also, guys, I premiere a video every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on Off the Hook Outdoors. I've been doing that for about the last 3 years. I've been pretty proud of that. I haven't missed a Wednesday yet. And this Wednesday is actually a watch and win video. So if you watch it, you got a chance to win. I made a bait making video that's coming out tomorrow at 7 p.m. on my channel. So make sure you guys come over and watch the premiere. And what you got to do is you watch the video, and whenever my Off the Hook logo pops up somewhere in the video, in the comment section, you write the timestamp when the logo pops up. And then everybody that puts the correct timestamp in, will get entered in the spin wheel to win the baits that I make tomorrow. And the baits that I made are a core shot pig stick, a core shot stick bait. They are blue body with a black core shot in them, because you all know that I like black and blue flake. So I did the short with the boots. Was awesome. Thank you. Yeah, those boots are nice from Cow. They actually reached out to me and they want to be, I don't think they want to be a sponsor to my channel, but they were asking me about putting all their information in my description. And if I'm going to do that, then I want to make sure we have some kind of an agreement. I told them, if you're sending me the boots to review and products, that I can do that, no problem. That's sort of like, I want to say, like sort of like a payment type deal, where they're going to ship me products to do product reviews, because you all know that I do a lot. Please, 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 please. What is that? Say please. I don't know what Leo said. What did Leo say? I only have 26 subscribers. All right, Leo. Well, you gotta, what is the name of your channel, buddy? Leo, what's the name of your channel? You can put it in here. You can put your channel name in here, and then everybody that's in here, if you wouldn't mind going over to Leo's channel and giving him a sub, that'd be greatly appreciated. And that's a thank you to Leo for coming in tonight. So thank you, Leo, for coming in. And you're more than welcome to share your channel name here, and people can go take a look at it. And if Chris is in here, then he can share, Native can share the link that you put up. Is that the link right there? Okay. If that's the link, then there it is, Leo. Is that your link, buddy? It's a little kid. Okay. Diana, hello. How are you? Thank you for coming in, Diana. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Very cool you came in tonight. Thank you. We're just talking about what's coming up on my channel, and you know how I like to go live with you guys. I bought some trout. I bought some hooks, some split shots, some bobbers, and some weights for trout, for our trout trip coming up here real soon. So we're going to be doing that early April. We're going to be doing that, and then we're getting ready for spring turkey season. My son's pretty excited. He got a new gun. Dad, we got to take that down there and do some. Sorry, been dealing with a lot at home. No problem, Diane. I'm glad you're here. You're going live Saturday, Native? Cool. I get the notification, so I'll stop in if I can. Now, this weekend, I'm going down to my camp. We got some work to do. We're doing a kitchen floor. We're laying some lawn down and some linoleum. And then we're gonna be frost seeding a main food plot. So I'm gonna probably do a video on frost seeding this weekend. It's that time of the year. It's actually perfect. It's getting warm during the day and it's getting cold at night, and that's what you want for that seed to sink into the ground. So we're gonna be planting that this weekend, hopefully. We're gonna be filling up the feeders for corn. We're gonna be doing that for this month and next month. We do that for 3 months a year, so check that out. I have a video on that, how we started that about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. I put that video out for deer management. So that video is out and running right now. So if you're new to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And just go through my channel and browse. I have a bunch of different series on my playlist. So I recommend go to my series and check out all the different series that I have. I have live, shorts, bait making, lake breakdowns, fishing, hunting, cooking. I have a bunch of stuff, camping, family fun videos. So go over there. I think we have something for everyone. So go over and check it out. The subs and everything this past month have been really, really slow. I don't know if anybody on their channels have picked up a lot of subscribers this month. But I have actually it's been really slow this month. A few of my shorts that I haven't done shorts in a while, so I tried to just pick up with all my product reviews. I wanted to throw like another ad out for those companies. I did some product review shorts. They're doing okay, but I wasn't really getting any views on the shorts as much, but that happens. I think I watched one of your playlists. Okay. But yeah, if you guys go over, check the playlist out. And I believe there's something there, like I said, for everybody. Fishing season's coming up. We got spring turkey. I'm really excited about it. Hopefully Theo's just as excited about it as I am. I think my dad and I are more excited than he is sometimes, but I got to keep him into it. I don't want to push him into anything, but I'm definitely going to steer him in that direction for sure. He already loves fishing, so hunting, he's getting into it. I don't know. I can't tell if he likes spring turkey hunting better than deer, but I know that he wants to really get a turkey because last year, if you go to the video that I had last year, he shot 3 turkey on opening day of youth season and didn't get either one of them, and he shot them with a 410 shotgun. And I will admit they were a little further out, but the one was pretty close, but I think he got nervous and pulled it. So he was a little bit ticked off about the turkey last year. So I think he wants to get some redemption this year and get a turkey. So he's got his new gun, so we're going to go down. We got to shoot it. I'm probably going to sight it in, or my dad's going to sight it in, get it on with, we got number 5 shot, and I think number 6 or 4 shot. I'd like to get a couple boxes of each, but I can't find 4s and 6s anywhere. I was just at Dunham's today, and they had 5s again. They didn't have any 4s or 6s, so I got to get some different loads, but we're going to see how it shoots with the 5s. I'm thinking number 5s will probably be his best bet, but I did want to shoot the 4s and 6s. You know what I mean? Hey, Deer Corner, what's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in, sir. I've been watching your videos with your protein blocks and stuff you have out. That's awesome that the deer hitting them. It's that time of the year to get that all out there, guys. So make sure if you're wanting to give your deer like a jump start into the summer, make sure you give them that protein and those minerals and vitamins they need early right now, especially after that harsh winter. So definitely help your deer out. We've been helping them last month, January or March, April, or January, February, March, and April are the 3 months that we provide for our deer down there with feeders, with corn for the carbohydrates, just to get them some food. There is corn. I don't recommend feeding corn if you don't have corn in your area, because that'll actually kill the deer and get them sick. So you want to feed them, you know, something that was going to help them, not hurt them. And there's a bunch of corn in our area down there, so we throw out the corn for the carbs, and we put that protein blocks and stuff like that for them to get their minerals and just try to recoup from the winter and from the long hunting season that we've had, and you know, get them ready and geared up for next year, so when they're fawning and stuff like that, the does are healthy. We like seeing those 2 and 3 fawn with the 1 doe, and we've been getting a lot of that down there. We took around, I think it was 5 or 6 doe last year off our property. I wanted to get around 10, but we didn't get back down there to do that. But hopefully this year we'll probably have to take another 10 off at least of our property to keep it sort of balanced. I got 14 subs on my last live. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, subs have been coming hard for me. Usually I get around 80 to 100 a month, and it's been down like it's cut in half. It's been really tough for me this month anyway. It's been, I don't want to say my worst month, because I appreciate all the subs. As long as I'm getting subs, I'm happy. I'm not growing really fast, and you all know I don't buy subs. I don't do that for like, I don't do anything to buy subs or anything like that. I don't go into lives to get subs or anything like that. I want it to be all naturally done on my channel. It's very easy for somebody to go out and buy subs, but I choose not to do that with my channel, because then I don't consider it mine and my work that I do on my channel. I want everything to be authentic, if you know what I'm saying. So it's going to take me a while to get through. I'd like to be at 5,000 subs this year. I'm like 4,300 or so. I've had my channel for 4 years, so we're looking at like 1,000 or so subs a year, which is good for me. I'm happy with that as long as I'm steady growing. The most important thing is making the videos and stuff for like my kids, for like a video photo album, you know, on my channel. I don't really care about making money and, you know, like having so many subs, because the watch time and everything is what matters to me. People watching my stuff, people getting something out of my content, me learning from you guys and you learning from me. That's what I want from my content. You know what I mean? I want to hopefully give some tips and educate people in the stuff that I do. And when I do things, it doesn't mean that that's the only way to do it. You know, if you take that and it helps you or it works for you, then so be it. But not everything I do is going to work for everybody out there. I understand that, and I take criticism very, very easy. So when people say stuff, sometimes people say stupid stuff, but I just put that aside. But you know, I listen to all the comments and stuff like that. Like I had a comment the other day on one of my videos, how to change my trim oil, and I mean, there's only a few ways you can do it, I guess, but the way that I do it is very, very simple and easy to do. And I got a comment, "You're doing it wrong," and I'm like, well, you do it the way you want it, I do it the way I want it. I've showed people how I do it. You know, it's one of my best videos. I think I got over 50,000 views on it. But it's easier than people expect or think, and I try to do it that way for you guys. But if there's another way to do it, so be it. But that's the way I do it. And that's the way I run my channel and the way I do things. Also, if you want to see live uncut product reviews, Ted is the man. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that, buddy. Your hoodies should be coming soon. I'm sorry about that, and if any, I wanted to make that announcement too. I'm glad you're in here because it reminded me. Is in my store. If Chris, if you could share my store, that would be awesome. If anybody wants to go over and buy any Off the Hook apparel, it helps support the channel. I don't want to say beg for money. I don't like to, you know, ask for money and donations. I do have a donation thing on my channel. I don't ask for much. I don't like try to always put that out there, and I try not to be a salesman as well. But I do have Off the Hook gear out there, and it's really good stuff. There's, you know, hoodies and shirts and performance gear on there. It ain't just your straight up t-shirts from like an ink, you know, from those YouTube companies that sell shirts and coffee mugs and coasters and keychains and stuff like that. It's an apparel company. It's my buddy that runs it for me, and it's not affiliated with YouTube, so it's a separate link. What's up, Skeeter? Thanks for coming in, bud. You have a fishing channel? Awesome. Share your link in here so people can check it out. But so my apparel store helps support, you know, the channel, along with, you know, I try to save people money. I don't really make money on any of my products. Like all the product reviews and stuff that I do, I won't do a product review unless I have a share code for you guys. I try to put that in there, and I try to stress to the people or the companies that, hey, if I'm going to do a product review, then I do want a share code for my followers and everybody who subscribes, so they could save money as well on that. I want to give you that discount as well. There's been a lot of companies. I mean, you wouldn't believe the emails I get from companies that want me to do product reviews and how many products I turn down. Probably I at least turn 5 to 10 down a week. Maybe in 2 weeks, 5 to 10. I'd say 3 to 5 in a week, so you're looking at around 10 every 2. Yeah, in about a month, I probably do 20, 25 that I turn down. I try to support the youth for sure. I try to do that, Deer Corner, for sure. That's our next generation, man. You know what I mean? So what I would really like to do, and I don't even know if I can do it this year, but I would really like to do a youth fishing up in my lake. I'd really like to sponsor that, and I'd like to have fishing rods for the kids. I'd like to have my family help out with the fishing with the kids, like teaching them how to fish, and then maybe giving them, you know, with their parents' permission or whatever, or with their parents, take them for a ride on the boat, take them around the lake, just show them a little bit of everything. But get them bank fishing, you know, maybe have like some lunch, some giveaways and stuff like that. I don't think I could do that this year, but that is going to be coming up in the next couple years here. I really want to do that and like promote it and, you know, like advertise it up at my lake that I have my place up at Edinburgh Lake in PA, and just get people that are local, maybe non-local, to come down and spend a day with us fishing and learning how to fish, like a kids learn how to fish day. And you know, like just have my family out there. There's a place down there where we can like cook out like hot dogs or hamburgers or something like that. But then I got to look into see with the food if I'm allowed to cook for people. You know, like, no, you don't want nobody getting sick. And you know how all these rules are now. Like, if I provide hot dogs and I make them and they're not done and some kid gets sick on them or something, if I can get sued for that, I don't know. So I got to look into all that. I'll have to look into the Lake Association to see if we can do that down there. Edinburgh Neighbors is on Facebook up there, so I could, you know, put it out there and that thing. And just have, like, my kids, my mom, my dad, or whatever, my wife, helping out around, just on the bank there. And then, you know, I have my boat there that I could take them, give them a little extra, you know, have life jackets for them, and then take them for a ride on the boat on the lake to show them the lake and things like that. Because some kids never been on a boat or anything like that, so I'd like to do something like that. I can't take everybody out fishing. That would take, you know, I couldn't do that. But there may be a time where we're going to do a giveaway with a kid and his parents or something, where I'll take them out and fish for the day. We might do something like that on my channel. And I've been thinking of all this a lot, that I'd like to do that and get people out there. Almost like a guided trip type deal that you can win. Sorry about the noise. We got an ambulance passing us here. So I'll wait for them to leave. But yeah, I would really like to do something like that, like a giveaway, like you win a day fishing with Off the Hook. I think that would be cool. Deer Corner would help support. I appreciate that, Deer Corner, for sure. But yeah, that's what I would like to do. I'd like to get kids youth fishing, like learn how to fish with Off the Hook Outdoors or something, and just have the day up there and do that. But it takes a lot of planning, a lot of support. So you know, we would probably be taking donations and things for that. If I could, I would buy all the fishing rods and all the supplies myself. But unfortunately, sometimes that can't happen. But you never know, it may happen. But yeah, if we do that, I would ask for, you know, donations and stuff, and then we'd go out and buy a bunch of rods. We would try to get a list of people who are coming. I would advertise it and put it out there, and you know, get a list of how many kids are going to show up, so we know what all to provide for them and stuff like that. We got 9 likes in here. We have about 15 people in here, so if you haven't hit that like button, please tap that screen twice, and you'll hit the like button for me really easy. So I appreciate that. I want to see something here. Start a pool. Let's see. I'm going to start a pool real quick. Let's see here. Let's see if this works. Okay, I'm just trying to do this. Boom. Okay, so we started a pool. So that pool may come up at some point. How many people in the chat fish? I just tried that to see if it works. And then I have another thing where I could put a pool up here. Hey, Dave, thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. You guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. It helps out the channel, helps push it out a little bit. Theo's done in about 15 minutes, so we're gonna keep rolling for a while. Oh yeah, the trout supplies that I bought today at Dunham's. They had a bunch of power bait, but they didn't have any gulp. But I am gonna get a few power bait because I like to have that on hand for the kids if they want to use it or whatever. But I'm a big gulp fan when it comes to the putty when I'm fishing with that. And I use the trout magnet lures and things. I use a bunch of lures when we're up there. So really looking forward to that. For all the new people that just got in here, make sure you go to my premiere tomorrow at 7 p.m. on my channel, Off the Hook Outdoors. And it is a watch and win video. It's a bait making video. I make some baits, some core shot baits that are really cool. They're blue with a black core shot in it. The 5-inch stick baits, which I call my pig sticks. You can go to my website as well at OFFTHEHOOKOUTDOORS.us and check out all the baits I make and check out all the stuff that we have, our pictures and my bait lab and all that stuff on there. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. it's a watch and win. And what you do is you watch my video. Somewhere in the video, my logo will pop up. Now, it ain't the big logo in the background. You'll see it's a little logo that pops up somewhere in the video. When you see that logo pop up, in the comments, you write the timestamp when it showed up. And please, I've had people just go to the comments and repeat everybody's times. Please watch the video. I mean, I know if you're watching the video or not, so don't just go to the comments and look for the timestamp and then write the timestamp in there. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't do that, and you would at least watch at least 30 seconds of the video, or, you know, watch the whole video and find. That's the fun of it. That's the reason why I do it, is to have some fun and to get some watch time for it, to let people watch it. And I'm being honest with you. It's not like I'm tricking you or anything. Hey, Peterson, what's up, Phil? It's not like I'm trying to trick you into watching or anything, but you win something out of it, and you win some of the baits that I make. And the baits that I make tomorrow are really nice baits. I think you're going to like them. So make sure you're stopping over. Share that video out. I'm going to be posting it probably either later on tonight or tomorrow early in the morning. So if you see that video out there, please grab that and please share it out to your friends and your people on your post tabs, and, you know, on your Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. Please share it out. I appreciate that. It helps, you know, with the channel and everything. And like I said, you get to win a free pack of baits, shipping included. What I'll do is I'll put you on a spin wheel, and then we will do the spin wheel, and I will put it on my post tab, and I will let you guys know. So if you don't follow my post tab, make sure you're checking in every, you know, couple days or whatever, and go over to my posts and check it all out. I'm always posting stuff on there, giving you updates. Sometimes I do giveaways with pools over there as well, so go check that out. And, you know, hey Ernie, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in. So yeah, but tomorrow is the premiere. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m. I premiere a video on my channel, so hopefully you guys are used to that, or you know that, or you have a time set, or your notifications are turned to all, so you'll get it. We do a lot of giveaways here. We're always doing stuff here. I really try to work hard and getting stuff out for you guys. And I guess this year, I don't know. I'm thinking this year, because last year I did a thank you giveaway, and I think it was more towards hunting season. But what I'll do is I'll go through all my partners and affiliates, and I will ask them for donations for my channel for a giveaway to give away to you guys. So I may do that here in June, July, maybe somewhere around there. And I usually go and I hit up all my partners and affiliates or any sponsors that I have, and I ask them for a donation of their products, and we give them away to you guys as a thank you for the year. So keep an eye out for that as well. Awesome, yep. But yeah, trout season, we're going to be doing that in April. Turkey season's coming up in April and May, so we're looking forward to that. I'm going to have Theo out shooting video, and I don't know if I'm hunting this year. I'm probably going to hunt this year. I think Theo's going to get one early, and then that'll give me some time to hunt myself, so I'll get out there and video. Maybe my dad and I will go hunt. We'll go up in the blind, Vince's blind, up there in the field, and maybe try to pop one. I'll probably use my son's gun. I don't know. I might use the 870 or whatever, the Express, with the red dot on it. My dad has that one. Maybe I'll use that gun. I don't know. We'll see. But it's either going to be that 20 gauge or the 12 gauge. We'll see. If my dad lets me use the gun, I'll use the 12 gauge. I have a 12 gauge, but I have an old Savage. But that thing's like throwing a baseball. I love that gun. But we'll see. It's a smooth board. It doesn't have a turkey choke in it. I've been killing turkey with that for years. But my son has the new 20 gauge Mossberg 500. Really nice turkey gun with the lighted, you know, the iron sights and things like that. So we're really looking forward to hunting this year and sighting that in for him, getting it dialed in so he can get a crack at a turkey. I think he really wants one this year. So let's see if I can do this. Let's start a Q&A. I'm doing this in here. And make sure you answer the question if it comes up. Let's go with the blue. Boom. All right, can you guys see that? You guys trout fish or turkey hunt? We put that in there and we're going to start it. All right, we got the question up there in the top corner. So maybe answer that question for me if you can in the chat. If you could see that, that would be cool. I'm just looking to see how it works here. I did that last time as well, so we'll see if anybody... Can you guys see that question, like, above my head right here? Can you see that? How many people in the chat fish? That's a turkey hunt. So, yeah, so you can see that. Can you see that, Phil? And Deer Corner says turkey hunt. Phil says turkey hunt. I'm surprised, Phil, you don't trout fish. But he lives on a beautiful... How is that tornado up your way, Phil? I know you got hit with some bad storms. Did you clean that all up? Did you get it all... I'm sure it might take a lot longer. My mom says no. She don't turkey hunt or trout fish. Turkey hunt. My dad. So you guys can see that question up there. Very cool. So it works. That's what I wanted to see, because that's something new that they're doing on these vertical lives. You can do polls and you can do questions in here. So I wanted to make sure that it works, and it's right there. If I'm pointing to nothing, let me know, but there is a question right there. I just cook. Yeah, you do. Good cook. So, but all right, guys, I guess we're going to head out here because Theo's going to be coming up here real soon. So make sure you're going over tomorrow and checking out my premiere. It's a watch and win. When you see the eyes and it says watch and win on my thumbnail, that's just a hint that it's going to be a watch me on phone only. I don't see it on my PC. Okay, can't see it. See you later. All right, Deer Corner. So you guys, maybe if it's in the vertical mode, you guys will see it. But I put you guys trout fish or turkey hunt, and it's up here in there. Drag here to NQ&A. So that's where that is. I don't know the poll. Can you see the poll? We got 9 votes in the poll. Let's see. Let me see that real quick. End poll. No, we're not going to end the poll. Okay, yeah, the turkey hunting thing, the question is right above my head. But maybe you could see it on a vertical live, but not, where the heck is it? Why ain't it going over there? Oh, I just moved it. Moved it to there, moved it to there. Why? Boom. Let's see what the heck's going on here. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, that's off now. All right, cool. Okay, it says pool. You can say I fish for water kitties. Yeah, you fish for the catfish. But all right, guys, we're going to go. Like I said, go over, make sure, share out when I post that premiere for tomorrow. I'm going to try to get it out tonight when I get home. So look for it for tonight. Grab it, take it over, share it to your friends, share it to your subscribers. I appreciate it. I like to get as many people as I can in the premiere. It helps push that out. And also you get a chance at winning a pack of my baits. It's a watch and win. Whenever you see that on the thumbnail or you hear me talk about it, what you do is you go in, and I say it in the video too on how to enter, and what you do is you watch for my logo to pop up somewhere in the video, and then you put it in the comment section, the time it pops up, and everybody with the correct time, I put them on a spin wheel, we spin it, and then I announce the winner on my post tab. So you got to be checking out the post tab to find out if you win, or you can email me or whatever, or ask me who won or whatever. So thank you. Check out my partners and affiliates in my description. Go over to my store, get some apparel. The season's starting. Go get your sun shirts, your hoodies, your short sleeve shirts, your performance hoodies, your performance shirts. They got hats in there. We got hats. We got camo hats. We got camo clothing. We got fishing apparel in there. We got visors in there as well. Sorry, guys, there's no coffee cups or any coasters in there. I don't put them out there. I don't think it. I just like to do the apparel, something that you're going to use. So, and they're all really decent priced. I try to keep them as low as possible. They're not as high as a lot of people's stores out there. If you go to my store, you'll understand. All my performance gear is really is a performance gear, and it really is reasonably priced. Now, what I wanted to say before was the red and the lime green is discontinued off of my my hex camo, so I'm working on taking that down. Charlie's got to take that down for me on there. I'm trying to get maybe some short sleeve hex camo shirts in there as well, but I didn't put them in yet. But the hoodies and the hex camo, the deep red and the lime green are discontinued. There is gray, royal blue and white, and they're available on the store. And then I have a bunch of hoodies with other colors, just regular fleece hoodies as well, not performance. But the hex gear is really cool, so I'll be wearing a blue one here soon. But get your gear. Go over to my website at OFFTHEHOOKOUTDOORS.us, check out my baits, check out all the pictures we have up there and things like that. I have some testimonial videos for my baits as well. And that's another thing that's coming out. I'm gonna be asking for 5 channels to email me, whoever the first 5 are, and I want you to pick 2 baits, and I'm gonna get your baits out to you. And the reason why I tell you to pick 2 baits is because if somebody else has the same bait, I don't want to give everybody the same bait. I'm trying to use different baits with different channels. And if you pick 2 baits, you'll get one of them free shipping. And all I ask you to do is make a 3 to 5 minute video using my baits and catching fish, hopefully, with them. And we'll put them on my website as a testimonial. And if anybody clicks on that, your channel will get the views on it on your, as long as you put it. What I'm asking you to do is make a 3 to 5 minute video, put it up on your channel using my baits, and then I take that link and I add it to my website, and then if somebody clicks on that, it goes right to your channel and shows it, and you get the credit for the watch time and the views and everything. I don't. So that's what we're doing. What's up, Earl? Earl's in here? What up, buddy? Thanks for coming in. We're getting ready to leave though, Earl. Sorry. But thanks for coming in, bud. Hit that like button. So, yeah, and check out my partners and affiliates. I spend a lot of time in the description doing that. So go over if you can save some money on any of the products that I use. Please do so. Use my codes and stuff like that. And like I said, just browse my channel. Go over through the playlist and see if there's something you like, and share it out to your friends, guys. I appreciate every share. Whenever you share something, I see it, so I know who shares things and everything like that too, and I appreciate everybody that does, but I'd like to get more people sharing. At least sharing the videos and stuff, or my channel, whatever you prefer, on your other social media platforms and things like that. I'm trying to get, to 5,000 here subscribers sooner than later. So definitely try to do that for me. I appreciate it. So, all right, guys, with that being said, like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. We're going to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations. And we will see ya.